More bags. Ah! I was sure I had 2 curtain rods, but I couldn't find this because I'm too messy, and I bought duplicates, so I need to return some of these. Can't believe that. Hi, I'm Amy, and ever since I've been a homemaker, I've really struggled with clutter and disorganization, and I'm trying to change that, live more minimalist. Now I've been trying to declutter for a while, but my storage spaces are still pretty tricky, and currently we're trying to move, so I'm really glad that through the years I've tried to reduce the clutter, or I'd really feel overwhelmed and in over my head. But if you're struggling with your storage spaces too, go ahead and declutter with me, grab a box for donations and a bag for trash or recycle, and let's jump into those trouble zones together. Or you can just follow along with my journey as I try to make progress with my mess. I'm really determined to whittle it down. So in our former playroom, that back there has always been my pantry because my kitchen doesn't have a ton of storage space. My husband feels like we need to make that look like a closet for showings. I was tempted to just wrap some fishing line around it and nobody could open it. He thinks that that's a bad idea. I was just trying to save myself some work. So what we agreed upon after me whining about having more work to do is that I would take this, which has been my craft thingy dingy, and empty it out and make this the pantry. This is actually gonna stay with the house, so that makes total sense. I just have to go do the work. So that's what I'm gonna do now. All right, with Dana's method, you start with trash first. So this was just a temporary fix. I chopped these off, never hemmed them, and they're faded, they don't really fit. And we need to get something that looks really nice for showing purposes. So in the trash those go. I've got other things, let's see. There's only a few coffee cups in here. Throw that away. What else? Got some bags in here. Tell you what, these plastic bags will take over your home. Let's see, this is Hobby Lobby. So I'm gonna keep that receipt in that bag because I think I have a return. What is it? Cleaning your pottery. I gave my kids' pottery wheel away. I didn't know the instructions were here. I'm just gonna get rid of that. What's it? I got some discount disinfectant wipes for the van. I'm gonna put them in these supplies here, because that's where I would look for them. Don't need this, I'm gonna declutter it. Okay, this is recycle. I'm not gonna reuse this. A lot of creative people keep containers thinking we can use them for something else, but it's time to part with this. Let's see if I can consolidate this. Funny thing, I didn't remember I had these and I just bought more. This happens frequently for me. I'm a butterfly, so out of sight, out of mind. Some toothbrushes that snuck over here. Okay, let me look at this. I'm not sure if I can fit this in here. And that way I can recycle the box. I found some balloons I didn't remember I had, and I should put this with my party supplies and consolidate those. Newly organized paper and plastic supplies. I think I'm stocked up on tissues. Well, I do need to put some in my purse, so I'll just grab one of these out now. Okay. 4th of July stuff, I think I can put this with the party supplies as well. I'm gonna stick this with linen. I don't really use a lot of these things for my table, but these are sentimental to me. Some Easter decorations, I'll stick those up here. Craft supplies. I should go put this in my craft cabinet. Stick vacuum filter. I need to change that out. Now I'm gonna use this stick vacuum for the last time in here because I've just been using my big vacuum and I have my eye on, I think a shark that would just do a little bit better. This one isn't very powerful. It's kind of old. So I'm gonna, like I said, use it, then stick this with it and donate it. Doo-ba-ba-doo. Avalanche! That sounded bad. Whew. Okay, so I've got my fabric-y stuff. Here we go. I have taken some meals to people, but otherwise I don't use this frequently, so I'm just gonna stick this stuff in here. What is this? More toothbrushes. More tissues. Nasal strips for the hubby. They help. 2 packs of Band-Aids. Don't need any more of those. Oh, 3 packs of Band-Aids. I think we're set. I've taken inventory. Now I'm going to stick these in my upstairs bathroom where I have extra storage. Now I've got something to put my recycle in. Okay. This is funny because I think I just bought birthday candles for my daughter. Duplicates. Kind of kicking myself now. Put that in the party supplies. So, is buying duplicates a thing in your house too? Oh, I'm so sick of it. But I am getting better. It doesn't happen as often. More bath supplies, I'm sticking this in that container. So keeping stuff just means you have inventory to manage, and I'm not great at it, obviously. Whoa, look. Let's all take a minute to laugh. More tissues. Alright, I don't need this, I'm gonna get rid of it. Granite sealer. Where would I look for this? Probably under the kitchen sink, which I thankfully just organized. I'm gonna stick it in the back corner. Yet another toothbrush. Subscribe and save flossers for the kids. I think I can unsubscribe because I've got plenty and we don't need to move this many. I hope we're not getting another shipment this month. So that's going in the bathroom supplies too. Alright, what have I got? Wedding duck and server. Now, I'm not sentimentally attached to these. There, now the knife won't come through. And that'll be safe to donate. Okay, this is something that I had for an Instant Pot. It turned funny colors when I used it once, so I wasn't sure if it was a good idea to keep using it, but I haven't used it anyway, so I'm just gonna get rid of it. This is for my food processor. I should go put it with my food processor. This is for my KitchenAid. I should go put it with my recipe book. We don't really use recipes that aren't gluten-free, but just putting it there would be a good idea, especially if I decide to sell my KitchenAid. I've really debated on that one. I just mix by hand because so many gluten-free things are a little finicky, and I really only make like birthday cakes and icing in my KitchenAid. More cleaning rags. I'm going to go put these in my cleaning supplies, but I have a feeling I can part with some things. Spanish books, sign language. I don't know if these are up to date. This is 1985. So I'm thinking that this sign language book is out of date, and I kind of like the history of it, but I'm going to pass it on. Weight and weightlessness. I'm going to pass it on even though I like vintage kind of books. Spanish. Oh, paper supplies. Read it yourself. I don't think I'll keep these. We decided not to homeschool because I can't handle it. Thingy dings. I think I'm gonna toss those, toss that. I'm gonna take this out of the closet. So something that had fallen down here was a lunchbox. I'm going to wipe this down and donate it. I'm gonna vacuum really quick. I'll leave this empty and finish filling it with my master bedroom closet stuff. Well, I'm excited. I cleared all this out. Avalanche! Well, I lost about a cup of rice because I avalanched everything. And move on to clean up my mess. I'm gonna move this to our upstairs bathroom. I have plenty of storage for that. I don't think there's a lot of trash in here, but it looks like there is. Now this has, I think this has arugula seeds in it. You know what? I can't remember what kind of seeds they are, so this is trash. These are shoe covers. Do I want these? I don't think so. Donate them. No, this is a lot of chia seeds. I don't recommend buying in bulk anymore. I keep thinking I'm gonna use this. I probably am not. I don't want to clean it. These are easy to come by on the thrift store anyways, so I'm donating this. Oh, one last thing. I can declutter random hangers. I've got all kinds of decluttering stuff happening over there, but I'm going to be focusing in here. Maybe I'll be able to part with a few more things. This was our art display, and the kids picked a few of their favorites. Herbs and edible flowers. I should probably pass this on. Pretty sure I can declutter this. Just don't tell my son, he'll try to take it. Well, you've seen me struggle with a lot of clutter around my house, but I also struggle with digital clutter, and consequently, I've lost the files of me filling this up and organizing this. but I'll just show you what's in it now. I have packed up some things already, and I've been trying to use up my pantry products, so it's not as full as it had been originally, but this is what I have in here now. I've got a snack bin, a sentimental vintage cookbook, some oils. This is where I kept our white potatoes, but I recently used those. Sweet potatoes, some extras of sun butter, honey, coconut aminos, and some extracts. This is Cody's stuff, maple syrup, batteries, because I didn't know where else to put them. I had my little crock pot here, but it got moved when my mom was here. Gluten-free stuff, Izzy Pop, which is really just juice with fizz. It's amazing. Here's my paper products and plastics and hand sanitizer stuff. And down here, I'm repurposing some drawers from broken craft cubbies into my canned goods drawer. And then here's dry goods, that's just rice snacks, granola bar type things, baking powder, my large bowls, spice refills, and doggy treats. Now this has made a lot more sense as my pantry. I wish that I had used it from the start. In the 4 years that we've been here, I've really only used it as a pantry for about 4 weeks, but I like it a lot better because it's near my kitchen. It's just easy to pull this open and grab what I need. And I'll try to link it below for you if you're interested in one. But organization is really problem solving, and figuring out better storage solutions is something that's taken me a long time. Obviously, I'm about to move, but better late than never. I think I'm getting more of a handle on how to simplify, not buy stuff in bulk, not try to store a bunch of stuff, and just keep things simpler. Makes your life a lot easier. So if you enjoyed watching somebody else struggle with their clutter and things avalanching on them, would you please give this video a thumbs up? Click subscribe below if you haven't already, and make sure to hit that notification bell if you want to know when the next video is up. Depending on baby, I'm going to be editing a video at least once every 2 weeks if I can't get one out every week for a while. And I am in the middle of a move, but I do try to post on Fridays. Like I said, it might be every other Friday for a while until I get back into the swing of things. But I hope if you've been struggling with your clutter like me, that you'd be encouraged by going on this journey together. And as I transition from this home to my next home, that we would just keep trying to apply the decluttering principles. I know we can make a big impact in our homes to reduce overwhelm and live more intentionally and creatively. If you want to keep decluttering with me, go ahead and click this playlist. And YouTube thinks you'd enjoy this video. I'll see you in the next one. All right. A container I can